Hey there, adventurers. Today we're here at Universal Orlando since there's some big updates coming to the park. There's 2 new Halloween Horror Nights announcements. That is absolutely insane. There's also new updates regarding Ride Rockit and plenty of other updates throughout the 2 parks. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Now, first things first, nearby the globe we can see some construction happening for the brand new coaster replacement that will be coming to Universal, as this is going to be replacing Ride Rockit. And recently we did hear that Ride Rockit will be closing on August 18th, 2025. So if you love Ride Rockit and if you want to ride it one last time, definitely do so very soon. But in the meantime, there's some construction walls nearby City Walk, and we can see some construction working all around, especially nearby the finale. And there's even some construction walls in New York that we will discuss very soon. Now up ahead in City Walk, there is also the Jimmy Buffett plane that recently returned to the Margaritaville area. As we can see, it is all refreshed and painted up. As I'm just glad that the plane is now back, since it has been a year since it was last seen. Now I think our first stop of the day should be Hollywood, because there's actually new merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights, new announcements for 2 potential houses. One's confirmed already, but one may be coming. And there's also a new pop-up show that happens multiple times per day with a Megan Horde, as they pop up here in Universal and dance, where you can even meet them. And I wanted to see if we can spot them probably today, because I don't know if we will, maybe not, we'll see. Right now, I wanted to see if we can possibly see the Megan Horde, since this is a new pop-up show that happens multiple times per day, where you can see them here at Universal from now to June 30th, especially since this is in promotion of Megan 2.0. So, that being said, let's see if we can find them. Well, it does look like that we just missed the Megan Horde, because they were just here 5-6 minutes ago. So unfortunately, they're not here at the moment, but they will be back after parade. Now, here at Universal, there's actually new merchandise, since Halloween Horror Nights is officially getting a Fallout house, where it's going to be based off the TV show. And there's actually new merchandise inside Five and Dime. Now, before we talk about the merchandise, let's talk about Fallout, because inside Fallout, you face your fears in a post-apocalyptic Los Angeles as you try to escape from the vaults to the wasteland and confront the formidable bounty hunter, the Ghoul. And I cannot wait for this one. I haven't watched the series yet, but I heard a lot of great things about it, so before Halloween Horror Nights, I will try to watch it. But in the meantime, let's check out Five and Dime. We can see a poster with the Ghoul from Fallout, tumbler cup. There's even these Halloween Horror Nights frames where you can actually start collecting each of the IPs with stickers and place them on the frame itself. And there's even a Fallout shirt along with the sticker in the back, which is right here with the Ghoul. But besides Fallout, there's also Five Nights at Freddy's that will be coming to Universal Halloween Horror Nights in both Orlando and in Hollywood. Now, while Universal said that you can experience this attraction in a whole new way, John Murdy, aka the creative director of Universal Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, has teased that it will actually be a haunted house. And while there's no official announcement of a Five Nights at Freddy's haunted house, I think if I'm going to trust someone, it's going to be the creative director. Also, I wanted to add that as of editing on June 13th today, Universal has announced that a Friday 13th house with Jason Universe is coming to Halloween Horror Nights in both Orlando and Hollywood. Inside this haunted house, you face Jason Voorhees hunting you down, where you step inside his sinister shack in woods to Camp Crystal Lake. I gotta say, I'm very excited about this house, just like the two other houses that are coming. But anyways, with that being said, back to the video. But for now, let's get away from Halloween Horror Nights and actually talk about Schwab's Pharmacy, since they decorated this whole place with the themed to Back to the Future for the celebration of the 40th anniversary. And inside, there's all sorts of theming with the Back to the Future 40th anniversary logo. There's also a Don't Miss the Dance sign, as well as clock tower, clock, and plenty of details throughout, as it's temporarily themed to the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. And there's even two new milkshakes, with one being the rock and roll shake and the wake up juice. I really love the theming of Schwab's Pharmacy, especially with that old-timey 50s diner feel. And it's a perfect location for 40th anniversary of Back to the Future being represented. There is the Tonight Shop, where this is a shop themed to the Tonight Show. Currently, they are still celebrating Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary with some theming all around. But more importantly, annual pass holders can actually get a new How to Train Your Dragon pin, as this is part of the new live action film release recently. And more importantly, with Isle of Burke just now opening at Universal's Epic Universe, it reads, Hiccup's other half. Sure, he's known as the unholy offspring of lightning and death itself, but he's also Hiccup's cuddly big baby boo. With your head bowed and your arm extended, the bond begins. You know you're going to have to get that shot. And for the most part, I really love the pin. It's so cool to see Toothless and all. But now let's talk about that wall, because nearby the courthouse and the firehouse, there is new construction walls with road construction progress. Please use alternative routes. And you can even see the sign with Historic Preservation Act, Save New York's Treasures, restoration of the historic Engine 89 firehouse. And it goes on to say, this project is being funded in part by the generous support of the Casey Foundation, as administered by the Midtown Park Service Restoration Organization, Midtown Historical Society, approved by S. Kish, and Grant Initiation Community Funded Project. And really, with this wall, a lot of people are starting to rumor that, in fact, Ride Rockit will be replaced by a Ghostbusters coaster, especially since this area used to be home to the former Ghostbusters show entrance. And I know, technically we haven't gotten an official announcement that will be a coaster, but there's also a crane nearby the sound stages too. Very interesting to see, as it looks like Universal is ready to take this ride down very soon, especially since it is one more technologically advanced coasters. With August 17th being the final day, you can ride this. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the ride itself, but I will miss seeing it because it has been part of the sightlines at Universal for over a decade or so. So it'll be weird seeing it without the Ride Rockit Tower, but I cannot wait for the new roller coaster to come. But now we're back out in Hollywood in front of the horror makeup show. I'm hoping that we can see Megan Horde very soon, but not very sure if we'll see them, because If you don't know already, there's some gray clouds, which is not a good sign at all.
Everybody nice and loud.
End your day the way you started it, with the blues.
Hello there. Is it okay if I get a picture of you? And we just got out of the Megan Horde show, and I gotta say, it is a very surprising show. I wouldn't expect too much into it because I think overall it's a nice show to watch, especially if you're a big fan of Megan. If anything, if you want to watch the show, then you can watch it at the Hollywood area nearby the horror makeup show. And another thing too, afterwards, you can even get a photo with Megans themselves, and it's so cool. But I think with that being said, we did everything we wanted to do today, and that's going to be a wrap on our adventure here at Universal. But we did do everything. We saw the Megan show, we got to ride Jimmy Fallon, also got to check out some new updates, talk about Ride Rockits, and let me know in the comments down below what do you think the Ghost replacement will be. Do you think it's going to be Ghostbusters, Fast and Furious? Not entirely sure, but let me know in the comments down below since I'm very interested in hearing your comments. But if you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow for more, since I do appreciate it a lot and it does help support the videos. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.